Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the 808 Podcast where I interview business owners, CEOs, and whoever else I feel like. 4 questions, 8 minutes and 8 seconds, because 808 looks like Bob, and here we go. Question number 1, in a few sentences, tell us who you are and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Shannon McGill. I work for DIAM Business Consulting. I'm the CEO and founder. We create small business structure behind entrepreneurs. We have everything from marketing and branding to sales to accounting to IT to HR to admin, right? We build the structure of the company behind an entrepreneur to keep that entrepreneur moving forward in their passion and excitement and driving business.
Perfect, Shannon. Question number 2, what advice do you want to share? Go.
So when we're talking about wanting our businesses and our lives to go the way we want them to, we want that successful business, right? We want to keep moving forward in that business. We want to grow it, but we also want personal lives. And so how do we go about making that happen? And we've really worked through that conundrum with a lot of entrepreneurs. And the way we're going to do that is, number one, we're going to identify what target we actually want in business and in life, especially when we get in business. We are swept away with the crazy, right? A lot of times, and we lose sight of what that actual target is. We talk a lot about putting a puzzle together of business, but that puzzle can only come together when we see the target. It's the same in life. So when you go into your business or when you're in the midst of it and you realize, okay, I'm totally getting swept away here. It's time to step back and re-identify what we want those targets to be. Number 2, we're going to be intentional about moving forward towards those. There are a million puzzle pieces. Sometimes those puzzle pieces go with the target. Sometimes they do not. And so if we find ourselves over and over and over spending all of this crazy time doing all of this stuff and it's not matching up to the target, we're not getting where we want to go. Personal life, when I talk to our social lives, our financials, all of that kind of stuff, we need to have a target for where we're headed, as well as in our business. And we need to be putting those pieces together. We are one person, not a couple people. We are one person wearing multiple hats. So those puzzle pieces need to be put together appropriately. Right. We need to learn, grow, and adapt. We every single day are going to set a plan in place. It's not going to go as 100% according, right? We learn, adapt, and grow. We take the new puzzle pieces, the new information, we evaluate them, we grow from them, and we start putting them together appropriately, always looking at that target. We delegate effectively. This is where my company comes in, but you can do it in so many ways. Right. Small business owners often feel like cowboys. We're going to do it all ourselves, right? Mm-hmm. In doing so, we hit this ceiling that we cannot grow past. And it takes effective delegating. It takes effective putting those pieces in someone else's hand, because we have a finite amount of time and energy and attention and focus and all of that good stuff. So it's important to have the appropriate team members around us helping to put that puzzle together. And then number 5, we're going to reevaluate periodically. Everything starts out fuzzy. We may think we know where we're headed, but as we grow and learn, we hone in on what it is we really want personally and with our businesses. We've got to reevaluate. Are we off balance? Are we headed the direction we want to go? Really look at that target. Is this branch of the business getting me where I want to go, or do I need better suited focusing on something else? Go ahead.
So Shannon, see, out of those 5 things, why don't you pick one and tell people how to do it? Like, give them about 2 minutes of some actual details.
Yeah, of course. So be intentional about moving forward. This is where people get hung up. They know where they want, right? They know what they want, but life gets in the way. It's one of those, we're just kind of swept along doing our thing. Being intentional means shedding anything that doesn't actually help us get to that goal. So in my personal life, right, I am growing DIAM Business Consulting. We are, our goal is to be the leader in small business support, to go nationwide. We have big goals. So that is something that I am focused on and moving forward on. On the other hand, I am a mom. I've got a 21-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 17-year-old. I desire to be a good mom for them. I also desire to have experiences in my life. I tend to be a free spirit. I like to travel, those kinds of things. So when I'm building my plan for my company, I've set the structure up so that I can travel. I've set the structure up so that I can take time off with my kids. I took the afternoon off yesterday and went skiing, right?
Mhm.
It is important to me to evaluate all of those aspects of what I want in my life and put it together accordingly. The business has to match the lifestyle, has to match the family structure. Everything has to match because we are one person. Does that make
Perfect.
sense?
Love it there. Let's get to question number 3. What other top CEOs, business owners, or influencers that you know that are successful, just like you, that you want to give a shout out to?
Absolutely. Huge shout out to Seth Goldstein of Goldstein Media. He is my partner in crime on our podcast, A Digital Marketing Dive.
Perfect. I appreciate that there. Question number 4, the final fun question. Shannon, tell me about your first sale.
My first sale coming out of the insurance world and getting into consulting was to a friend of mine who came to me and said, hey, we're working 80 hours a week, but we're hitting a ceiling. We cannot figure out how to make this business grow. And it was just like I was a kid at Christmas. I knew what my calling was, dove in and was able to start putting those puzzle pieces together.
Love it. Love it. That's awesome there. So Shannon, you've got 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. You can do some promo time. You can ask me a question. You can talk about the weather. Or since the best know when to be concise and when to end early, we end early. Go for it.
Okay. Well, for small business owners, I just want to give you encouragement. There is a lot of time that we feel so strongly that it is so overwhelming and it's out of reach. It is not out of reach. You have a vision, you have a passion, and it is something that this world needs. It's something that you can bring and your team can bring, but it takes intention. It takes moving in a right direction, and it takes a team. And I just encourage you, wherever you are today, to understand that bringing the right pieces in is going to give you the resources you need. If we can help you, let us help you. If we can't help you, let's link arms and move forward together. Small business is stronger as a team.
It really is there. Hey, you do have 1 minute left. Is there anything else you'd like to add, or we can end early? And that is completely okay.
I really appreciate it. And I am typically very long-winded. I am incredibly impressed with myself for making it so short and sweet.
You did wonderful there. So you did it. 4 questions in 8 minutes and 8 seconds. Shannon, why is it 8 minutes and 8 seconds?
Because it looks like Bob.
Exactly there. Hey, your website, say it real quick.
DIAMbusiness.com. Reach out to us. Anything we can do to help.
Yep, it's in the description. It's magic. Shannon, thank you so much for being on. Tip of the hat to you.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You're welcome. And for everyone else watching or listening, I am legally required to tell you to like, share, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell, whatever the heck the social media network tells you to do. You all have a good day. Now, talk to you later. Bye.